You're about to discover how to harness the power of decision. Hi, this is Tony Papajohn. I'd like to offer you some thoughts about the power of decision based on some quotes by Tony Robbins. One can think of the story of your life in terms of moments of decision. When you make a decision, when all of a sudden you see something clearly that you need to do, and the decision becomes a line of demarcation in your life. There is a clear before and a clear after. In a sense, the chapters of your life are separated by moments of decision, not always when something major happens. Now, you may make a decision in response to a certain event that prompts a decision that you say, this has happened, and now I got to do something about it. Or you may just wake up one day and say, you know what, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And that may be a moment of decision just as powerful as anything else. So here's the first quote. It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. When you see clearly for one shining moment that the only thing that stands between you and what you want is a moment of decision, then something wonderful happens. You take a step forward in imagination and you move towards a shining destiny. So imagine a future version of you that is already in that moment of shining destiny. Imagine this future empowered version of you for whom the success to which you aspire is an already accomplished fact. Imagine this future version of you looking back on this shining moment, this brilliant moment, this radiant moment of decision. So how do you suppose this future version sees the present version of you making this brave decision with such wonderful consequences? Do you suppose that he or she feels a sense of pride, a sense of admiration, perhaps a sense of thankfulness? And isn't this a good way to feel good about yourself as you summon your courage to make a brave decision? Yes, I think it is. Our second quote reads like this. It's not what's happening to you now or what has happened in your past that determines who you become. Rather, it's your decisions about what to focus on, what things mean to you, and what you're going to do about them that will determine your ultimate destiny. This is what I mean when I say that an outside circumstance may prompt a towering moment of decision. The key here is, what does it mean to you? Is it the kind of event that happens that makes you say this much and no more? Or nobody's going to talk to me like that? Or something else that makes you draw a proverbial line in the sand? Perhaps it's a moment in which you see people who have less talent and less drive make a lot more money and succeed to a greater level than you have, and you decide, without hesitation or reservation, I'm going to do whatever it takes. And you see a new and exciting and wonderful chapter in your life begins as you see a clear picture with intensity of who you can be and what you can do. And that's an exciting moment where you can see a radiant future, perhaps more clearly than you've ever seen before. Quote number 3. Put yourself in a state of mind where you say to yourself, here is an opportunity for you to celebrate like never before my own power and my own ability to get myself to do whatever is necessary. This is why Tony Robbins is Tony Robbins. He has an infectious charisma that transforms what might seem like a scary task into a celebration of self. This is just sheer genius. See, it's not what you get, it's who you are that really counts. So what changes when you see your desired objective, your success journey in terms of an opportunity for you to celebrate like never before, so that you can gain a new trust in your own ability? And what do you notice as you continue to see your success journey as a golden opportunity to celebrate yourself and shine a new light on all kinds of new things? Perhaps you're already becoming aware of a new sense of who you are and what you can do as you trust your mind and take decisive action. Quote number 4 reads like this: "Using the power of decision gives you the capacity to get past any excuse, to change any and every part of your life in an instant." See, a decision changes your inner dialogue in a flash, and your mind will do this for you. Your mind is well able to do this for you. A moment of decision changes your self-talk. Instead of dwelling on excuses, now you can begin to explore new possibilities. So imagine for a moment that you've made a decision. Fortunately, luckily, gratefully, your mind knows how to do this. It's a very natural thing to do. So as you listen to your inner dialogue, perhaps you're already beginning to notice a wonderful difference. Your self-talk may have sounded like this: "I can't do this or that," or "I don't know if I could do this or that," or all that other kind of stuff. Really excuses trying to validate themselves. Replaced by exploring possibilities. Your mind is exploring possibilities as you make a clear decision. So you begin to hear this inner dialogue. "I wonder if I could do this. I wonder if I could do that. I wonder if I could do it this way. Maybe I could do it that way. Maybe I could do it this other way. Or maybe something else will occur to me." That's what happens when you make a shining decision. And your mind will just follow through for you. All you have to do is just opt into the process, and great and good things will happen for you. Quote number 5: "A real decision is measured by the fact that you've taken a new action. If there's no action, you haven't truly decided." I like to think there's an 11th commandment, and it reads like this: "Thou shalt not kid thyself." If you don't take action, you haven't made a decision. If you say, "Well, I'm going to do this," maybe, and you don't, at best, well, you've made what you might think of as decision light. And it doesn't taste great, and it's not less filling. In fact, it stinks. Won't make your life any better. You're worth more to yourself and your loved ones than to allow yourself to kid yourself. So the next time a moment of clarity comes to you, celebrate who you are and make a decision. Not just to do more, but to be more. To take decisive action, to celebrate yourself, and to have the courage to change your life.